Hey, welcome to Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I'm Shagdog.
Jammer's here.
Yeah, and we're doing a Guinness Draught, or Draught, whichever way you want to say it.
Yeah.
And it's a 4.2% ABV. It's 82 by Beer Advocate. It's Irish Dry Stout, and I think that's about it, right?
It says here, best enjoyed poured in a glass. Well, okay. And then it says, upon opening, the famous round plastic widget in every can unleashes nitrogen through the beer, creating the creamy head and iconic surge that's distinctively Guinness. To best enjoy, open the can and wait a moment for the nitrogen release. Pour into a glass, tilt it at a 45-degree angle. Watch the surge and settle, and then enjoy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open it up. There we go. We're getting the nitrogen. We waited a moment. And we're pouring at a 45-degree angle. All right?
Yep.
And now we're going to go over here and pour at a 45-degree angle.
Yep. Yeah, clear some of that ice off, but you can see it.
Yep. That's pretty wild, isn't it? I always find that so cool.
Yeah, they say it's because the inner size is going up and it's pushing down against the glass or something weird. I can forget. We got it right behind us, but I can't read all of it. So
yeah, it's kind of hard to read.
Yeah, it's got 4 different sections.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbles and why do that?
Yeah, I see that right over there. That one right there is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Right behind your neck.
Yeah, why do the bubbles fall?
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of how my beer would look whenever I had it on draft the other day.
Yeah. See, not as much smell as the Murphy's, huh?
No.
Gotta get a good whiff.
Nice little roasty.
Yeah, maybe a slight coffee.
Very faint. Very faint coffee, very faint roasty.
I heard the head hides it all.
Yeah, the head. Oh, that's all your vitamins, minerals.
Yeah. And it's a global invisible barrier to all of the aromas.
Mm-hmm.
They're hiding underneath.
Let's just go ahead and drink it. I mean, it's dark.
Yeah.
I can still see a amber red, ruby red.
Oh, yeah,
look.
Ruby red.
Garnet, maybe. It's very smooth.
Smooth and creamy.
Creamy, smooth.
More creamier than the Murphy's, I guess. Murphy's had a little bit more flavor, I think.
Give it a second. That lingering.
Yeah, it does linger. Yeah, you have to let it linger.
You have to let it linger.
I think that's what she was talking about.
Do her with your finger. Yeah,
Oh, speaking of Irish people.
were we?
Well, we sang a song by the Irish band Cranberries. I have to let it linger.
She killed herself.
Yeah, not with a gun, though. So I think she died.
Suicide.
Drugs or... I don't know. Anyhow. Did you know
Yes, I did.
Jesse James was killed by Robert Ford, the coward Robert Ford?
Supposedly.
Yeah. Oh, really did. And then Robert Ford reenacted it. Oh, shit, when his brother acted as Jesse James. Over and over 80 times.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dramatic, I guess, for him. But, because he was friends with...
Jesse.
Yeah, they just turned him in because they thought Jesse was going to kill him or kill them. But Jesse's brother, at that time, what was the other brothers that was
Frank?
The other brothers, the other gang, part of the gang, that was called the James and Younger.
Yeah.
Those three were in jail. One of them died in jail from tuberculosis. The other 2 got out. Frank was, of course, let go. They let him go. But one died, committed suicide a year after he got out of jail. The other one got with Frank, and they had their own show in Missouri. And from 1900 to 1910 or 12, whenever they both died, they did the show.
Didn't show.
No, they did a show.
No.
I don't know what kind of show they did. Maybe it was reenacting
West
bank
show?
robberies or train robberies.
Wild West show.
Yeah. But that was nice, huh? But the guy who killed Jesse James.
That got with... What are you talking about? He got with his enemy?
No. Who, Frank James?
Yeah, you were saying.
No, he got with the younger brothers. The younger brothers, because they were in jail at the time, towards the end, when Jesse got killed and all that. So when they got out of jail, well, one died in jail, one killed himself after it, and then the other one of the younger brothers got back with Frank, and then they did a show for their last 10 or 12 years of life or whatever. And then, but Robert Ford, the one who did his own show of reenacting him killing Jesse, his brother committed suicide, the one that was acted as Jesse.
Yeah.
And then he ended up in Colorado, opened up his own place or whatever, and that's where he got killed. Like, so it was like, let's see, he killed Jesse in 81, 82. It was like 10 years later, somebody killed him.
My question is, why are all these people committing suicide?
I don't know.
Life was hard back then.
Yeah, well, the guy the brother of the Robert whatever, that killed himself, he was traumatized by the whole shit, I guess. And then sitting there he was a big drinker, I guess. He was playing Jesse all the time. So he was getting shot every day by his own brother. He's Jesse. 80 times, whatever it was. But he was...
80 times ain't that much.
Not really shot, but blank.
No, I'm saying it's not that much, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, but if you only do it once a week, 80 weeks, drinking...
A little over a year and a half.
That was like we're doing a beer review and you reenact.
Your parts?
Yeah, or some shit.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Shagdog and Jammer switch spots.
I guess he was traumatized by the whole thing.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, this Guinness, very interesting, what you just said, Shagdog. Very interesting. Wild West facts. I don't know where the Irish come in. But hey.
I'm sure a couple of them had to be
younger,
Irish, right? Yeah.
Younger?
Yeah. Sounds like it might be an Irish name.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Younger, yeah. James, that...
English, but...
Yeah.
Could be some James in Ireland. Last name James.
Doubt it, but yeah.
Yeah. Other Spencers in Ireland.
That's true. I'm going to tell you, I think I like the Murphys better.
Yeah. I think this is a little smoother and creamier, but I think the Murphys has more flavor.
And the flavor was more, not just pronounced and intense to a degree, but just, I don't know, just balance.
Yeah, more flavor overall. Overall. This has a little bit of barley.
Very, very faint coffee, chocolate.
Very faint coffee.
Roasted.
Yeah. It was like when Schlender argued with me about this one compared
Biscuity.
to the Guinness 4 and Extra style. I was like, the Guinness 4 Extra is way better than this.
Mm-hmm.
But
you can't tell people.
This is a very light beer. It's 4.2. Actually, that was 4.0, so...
And it had more flavor.
And it had more flavor, yeah. Which is kind of shocked to me because a lot of times I had the Murphys. I think we got the bad batches. The American batches.
That was a good one.
Finally got a good Irish batch.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This was a good beer.
Yeah.
I just think that in this particular instance, I like the Murphys better.
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I think I give the Murphys a B+. I think almost A-. I'm going to give this a straight up B and a swallow.
Yeah, me too. Because it's good. It's
just nice, smooth, and creamy. I like it.
Smooth and creamy is nice.
Yeah, but that one had a lot more flavor. And a lower alcohol percentage, too. What are you laughing at now?
It's referring back to another video. And it's after you've gone so far, you can't really go referring back.
You're going to go refer back to some of that shit.
You just going smooth and creamy. You would know creamy.
I don't know creamy.
You would know creamy.
I thought it was creamy. Jesus Christ. Christ. Hey, thanks to all our viewers watching there.
Yeah, I tell you.
We should text Jammer fans. Like, where the fuck are you? Want to text them?
Yeah, what are you doing? Ignoring us?
I will. I was like, where'd you go? He probably wants to join in.
I don't care at this point. Myself, I mean, we got two more to do.
We got a Guinness 4 and extra stout and
The coffee.
the coffee one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more if we want to go past that.
But yeah, I mean, I just think the Murphys beat this out this time.
Yeah, surprisingly.
And that surprised me.
Yeah. Because most times I have Murphy's taste kind of bland and watery. So I don't know if
Or stale or old.
yeah, we've been getting bad, but this is the best batch we ever got from Murphy's, I guess. Maybe they say, hey, we're sucking, boys. We need to make this like it was 20 years ago or 30
We
years ago.
gotta give us some competition.
Yeah. We're sucking balls. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it says December 2021. So Best Buy December 2021 for the Murphys.
Interesting.
Let's see that. I don't trust that. This is 4/12/10.
4/12/10.
Yeah.
2010.
It just says 4/12/10.
I don't know to read that.
I'm not blind.
I can't read that. But what I do like recently, I don't remember it being in red there. Do you remember?
Well, you know what it says there, don't you?
It's Guinness is a signature.
Yeah. What's his name? Art? Or
Arthur
Guinness?
Treacher's Guinness.
Yeah.
Arthur Treacher's.
St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland.
You ever have fish and chips from Arthur Treacher's?
Oh, no, I have never had it.
You never been to Arthur Treacher's?
I've had fish and chips from Horse and Jockey restaurant.
Because that's made Arthur Treacher's back around nowadays. They're actually originated out of Jacksonville, which I'm shocked, or some shit.
Yeah. Alright. Let's move on.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. 2 more to go. Usually we'd have about 10 cans there.
I remember we used to have 20 bottles.
Shit, the day we did the most ever was the day we did it with white chocolate and Pussycat, and then we only did 4 or 5 with them, whatever, split between the 4 of us. But then we went to P. Diddy's house. Or I think my mother was still there at the time, and we did all those beers with him. I think we did like 22 or 23 total beer reviews that day.
Yeah.
We did that fucking whatever 1,000 iron something 1,000. We did the monkey or here we come monkey something.
Monkey.
I forget what the hell that was.
Golly, what was that? Monkey Brown Ale or whatever?
I forget. Well, we were singing that "Here We Come" song because of the monkey part of it.
3 monkeys.
Brass monkey? No, it wasn't brass monkey.
That funky monkey. Yeah, monkey.
Yeah.
The roof is on fire. And I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Man, I can't believe how many beer reviews we used to do back in the day. You used to drive home and shit afterwards too.
Well, I waited.
A little bit, yeah.
I waited, and we usually ate.
Yeah, that's true.
And we usually did it over a long period of time.
Yeah, because we start like 3, 4 in the afternoon, keep going until like 11 or 12.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yelling, "Come!"
I remember that.
I couldn't believe you were yelling it like you were with the
Well, I
neighborhood.
had to get into it.
But that was funny.
That's the only good part I could do.
It was good. All right, let's move it. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing. Tinkle that bell. And we're going to see you on the next one. It's going to be another Guinness.